Love is the greatest emotion that you can have, that anyone can have. Love is the greatest feeling that we can feel in this life. In fact, I heard it said that fear can be whittled down to two things. The fear of not being enough and the fear of not being loved. And in 1 Corinthians 13, Paul shows us 9 things about love. And I guess you could probably look at it as 9 ingredients, how to make the perfect cake of love. When we put all these 9 ingredients together, we get the perfect love of God, which I guess if we love God and we want to be like Him and Jesus, that we'll practice in our daily lives. So then when Jesus comes again, we can sort of fit into that kingdom that He's going to make here on earth. And it's been said that one of the greatest things that we can do on this planet is to love the other children of God, the other people of God, the other people on this planet, to love them. And Jesus says, inasmuch as you've done it to the least of one of these, you have done it to me. So when we show love to the other people in this world, we in fact are doing it to Jesus. We have to remember that. And it's also written as well, it talks about love, and it says, if a man says that he loves God, but hates his brother or hates the other people around him, he's a liar. Because how can this man not love his brother who he can see, but say that he can love God who he can't see? So love is something that we should really, really practice in our lives. And I suppose in practicing it, in practicing these 9 ingredients and making the perfect cake of love, and to get the perfect love of God, it'll fulfill our lives and give us much more purpose and meaning in our lives and much more happiness. Okay, so here are some of the 9 ingredients to put in that cake of love, according to Paul in 1 Corinthians 13. So the first one is patience. Love suffereth long. Love waits. It is patient. It beareth all things. It hopeth all things. And it waits. Kindness is the second one. Kindness. Showing kindness to others in your life, just as Christ did. The next one is generosity. Love envieth not. When we see others also doing great works and doing great things for God, the first instinct is, from our fleshly bodies and our minds, is to be jealous. We shouldn't feel jealous when others are doing great works. We should really focus on not envying those people. We should look at being generous and loving towards those people that are also doing great and wonderful things for God. Humility. Love is humble. Love doesn't puff itself up and go, hey, look at me, look what I've done. So after that you've been kind and generous, don't puff up and tell other people and say, hey, look at me, look what I've done. The next one is courtesy. Love does not show itself to do unseemly things. It does not behave itself unseemly. Courtesy is love in little things. The secret of politeness is love. Love is unselfish. Love seeketh not her own. So love's not searching out for your own needs and wants and desires. Love is focusing on other people's needs and possessions and things and wants and needs. We need to remember the words of Christ, that it is more blessed to give than receive. And I've also heard it said that the secret to living is giving. And that sounds so cliche, doesn't it? But sometimes it's the words that we say, like love or joy or awesome. They get used so much and they lose their power. But seriously, some things that are so simple. The secret of living is giving. That little saying is so powerful, and everyone goes, yeah, I know that, but hardly anyone that actually practices it and does it. The next one is, love is not easily provoked. Love has a good temper, or love doesn't lose its temper. In fact, if we have a temper and we're getting angry, are we really showing those first few ingredients of love, of being kind and patient and gentle? So love doesn't get angry. Love doesn't blow up in other people's faces. Love is kind and patient and suffereth long. The next one is guiltlessness. Love doesn't think evil. Love doesn't think, what can I get out of this situation? Or if I do this, then maybe this will happen. Love doesn't think evil of others, and it doesn't do good works to hope to rub others the wrong way or make someone feel bad about themselves. Love is always searching for the good and wonderful things in life, asking good quality questions like, how can I lift that person up? Or when maybe you start asking questions like when you go to a function or a party or an event, before you go there with a purpose, and you might ask yourself, how can I lift someone up today? When I leave this party tonight, I want to leave there and leaving someone in a state of happiness and joy and hope and love. So when they walk away from that party, they feel better about their lives. Imagine if you did that. Love doesn't think evil. It's always thinking of good quality thoughts and how it can lift up other people. Love rejoices not in iniquity, but love rejoices in truth. Sincere men and women will only search for the truth. Love searcheth for the truth. Love searcheth for the facts, the cold, hard facts. We must strive to get the facts. We must strive for truth and not bend things and change things to get our own way or to feel a certain way. Love loves the truth. Be sincere. Be a man or woman of dignity and truth and of purpose. So there you have it. The 9 ingredients to love. And when you put all of these together, it's not easy putting these 9 ingredients to love to make up a perfect cake. The perfect love of God, which passes all understanding. I mean, that's a huge statement, isn't it? And isn't that a wonderful statement? You could have said, I don't know, the black hole. When science found it out, it was something that was past all understanding. But it's not that. It's an emotion, it's a feeling, it's something from God. And God says, this thing, once you know it, once you put all these 9 ingredients together and get the perfect love cake, the perfect love of God, it passes all understanding. So only if we can spend time to make this cake and to practice these things, we will truly live a beautiful and awesome life in this life and in the life to come, where we hope to live forever with Christ and God. May you practice the 9 ingredients for love, and may you make that perfect love of God. God bless, and I'll see you next time.